same pedigree. Nah, they ain't scared of felonies. So when you see me, just had the same energy. Yeah, just had the same energy. Yeah, just had the same energy. Yo, you already know what it is, man. It's that boy Punch. Mr. See me with that same energy, Mr. Brooklyn everywhere. And I got my guy with me. Let them know if they don't know.
Yo, man, it's Manolo Rose the God. Nigga, you know what it is.
This50.com, nigga, bang. Manolo.
Yo, what's up, man?
You outside again.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like, I'm happy to see you outside.
Right.
Because when you're outside, it's a gang of niggas.
Yeah.
It's turn up. The energy is different.
Yeah.
How does it feel being back outside?
Nah, it feel real good, man, because like, you know, I had to really just I had to just kind of like fall back and just like figure everything out. Cause I just felt like niggas was just like, I kind of felt like niggas turned into me. You know what I mean? Like other niggas was, you know, trying to do what I do. You know what I mean?
Which is what?
I watch niggas perform. Yeah, I watch niggas perform. I watch niggas crowd interaction. I'm like, damn, niggas, everybody crowd surfing and jumping in the crowd, mosh pits and shit. I'm like, damn, this is outrageous. So I'm like, you know, I gotta just let me hear what niggas is doing and then figure out how the fuck I'm gonna go left again. You know what I mean? Where everybody doing whatever they normal shit. You know what I mean? So yeah.
So we'll bring it back for the we'll tap in and out of it.
Right.
You were a totally different sound.
Right.
Like when you first came out, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
With the first successful record,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you would it be in
Run Ricky Run, yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
It's chanty, it's big.
Right.
But you used to be down with like another clique. I forget their name.
Oh, no. Well, I used to run around with Ninja Sonic sometimes.
Yeah.
At a time with Fame School.
Fame School. That's what it is. My fault. I know this.
You know they should do like it was more like indie rock type of shit.
Facts.
Yeah.
Because that's how it came out. Like you were you were like eclectic. Your sound. I remember Fame. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So you know that just being in that world period though, you kind of learn how to perform because you like trying to fucking go after a nigga playing electric guitar and shit.
Yeah.
And they kicking over drums and shit like that. So it's like you learn how to like, all right, so you can't come up there just rapping with just like your normal, y'all, I'ma just come up here and rap after he done ran around this shit, done did backflips on stage. You like, damn. So you know the energy in the building is like, all right, we need some, keep this shit going, you know. So, you know, I just learned how to perform there.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? Before I even was caring about doing any music, I watched, and I should just go out and support my homies and watch them niggas perform.
Yeah.
You know, help them, you know what I mean, turn their shit up.
Well, we seen it. I watched you perform. I think we did like a single release. Remember we used to have the Thursday spot?
Right.
Like we was outside all the time.
Right.
And Run Ricky Run was my shit, man. You know what I mean? It was just
so...
Right. But it was just something about it that was so different. There was no song format.
Right.
It was I don't know if there was a hook or if it was just a repeated thing. It was it was amazing because you took a fucking gamble and it worked.
Right.
And then comes Manolo Rose.
Yeah.
You are this artist.
Definitely.
Marcy, Brooklyn.
Right.
But grew up some in Queens.
Yeah. And Far Rockaway, Edgemere projects.
How's that balance growing up?
Regular. You know, I used to be there every weekend, so shit was normal to me.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, you know, when you say that, motherfuckers make it seem as if like Brooklyn and Queens is like you going like this far distance. You know what I'm saying? Like
it feels different. I know when I'm young, when you young, you like, oh, you from Queens, man? We doing You try your best to separate. When you get older, it's about the city. Yeah. When you a young nigga.
Nah, when you young, it do seem like that, but in reality, when you going back and forth all the time, is like it's nothing. You know what I mean? It's a simple A train ride. You know what I mean? You jump on the A train and go to be 60th and all of that.
Yeah.
And you know, you right there. So it's far in the sense of like it might take you a while to get there, but my family was there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
But you was playing ball then still.
Yeah.
I know Manolo saw you playing ball.
No, definitely.
You
man.
niggas don't really know this guy like
Right.
Okay. He had a handle, a little jumper. It's something to do. You know what I mean? But you wasn't really around the Chinks or Stack or any of that.
Nah, they well, Bino I knew because Bino played ball, but they all older than me. You know what I'm saying? They all got me by some years. Yeah. So it's like, but I was around. I used to see Stack come to Bino crib and record.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I don't Chinks. I don't really remember Chinks like that because I think when he was in Edgemere, I think when he got locked up, before he got locked up, they had moved down the beach a little bit more.
Yeah.
But his family and all of that was still there, so you know they used to come back
When
around.
Stack really blew, Chinks wasn't around for a lot of it.
No.
Chinks
Chinks was locked up all that time. So
it's just crazy.
I
how
used
the
to
world
I used to
works.
watch Stacks, you know what I'm saying, come to Bino because Bino had like the studio in his crib, you know what I mean? I remember being up there with them and it was like he probably was the first nigga with just the mic and the
keyboard.
Yeah,
I mean, the laptop.
And laptop.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Right in his living room. You know what I mean? The Stack used to come up there and you know.
Why not start rapping then?
I didn't really care about doing no music. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't even a thing of mine. To be honest with you, I never, even all of this shit happening, I never thought this shit would be like this. I didn't really think like that. It was never a thought process of mine to be like, I want to be a rapper. Like, nah, it was never like that. This shit it kind of like just fell in my lap. So all this shit, at that time, I was a little kid too. You know what I'm saying? You talking about a person that's like 12, 13, you know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
And then, you know, I just watching them record. I don't even think Stack shit ain't even really like bloating. He was just still, you know, stockpiling his music, you know what I'm saying? So this is all like before he even got with like Jim and them.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. So let me ask this question. You put out these records, you go,
Right.
but I think like this, the figure of Taxstone to the beginning of your career was a drastic temperature change.
Yeah.
How did your relationship with Tax develop? Let's start there.
Yeah, you know, well, Tax just happened to watch a performance of mine. I think it was like the first time I had performed on Ricky Run. And he had like tweeted it out and was like, yo, this is the craziest shit I ever heard. So from there, he had inboxed me like, yo, you know, send me your number. So I'm like, I don't know the nigga, but I'm like, all right, fuck, I'm gonna send him my number.
Yeah.
So I sent Tax my number. He hit me and was like, yo, you know, he told me who he was. And he was like, yo, I tweeted it out. And these label dudes, they want to, you know, speak to you some A&Rs.
Just that fast.
Yeah, just that fast. So I was like, all right, well, look, just give him my number. He like, all right, cool. So after that, he like, yo, when the next time in the studio, I'm like, all right, you know, just come through. You know what I mean? So he came, and then, you know, we just started just vibing out, chilling from there. You know what I mean? Word. You know, and then at the same time, we like, you know, they from Starlight, but I used to be in Starlight. So a lot of the people that knew Tax, you know what I'm saying? I knew them. You know what I mean? I used to, you know, play ball with them over there. So I knew all of them. You know what I mean? So when we got around each other and you saying names, it's like, oh, nah, I know, son, that's my man. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's lit. It's rare. You know, you don't really get somebody with power to really reach out too much.
Yeah, you know,
to a young artist nowadays.
Right.
Like
It's kind of hard, definitely. But at the same time, I was probably like really the first person that he kind of like helped, that embraced him. Not the first person that he helped, but the first person that he helped that embraced him.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because, you know, usually they used to, you know, take it and then they'll just, you know, go from wherever they going.
Mm-hmm.
They probably reach out here and there to him. But I was the first one to be like, nah, just come fuck with us.
Yeah.
And wherever we going, you know what I mean? You just come with us. And then, you know, then everything started happening for him and all of that shit. And it was happening simultaneously, you know what I mean? So,
There was a point where you know, like y'all was moving.
Yeah.
With you being a figure in Brooklyn, you had all of this attention around you.
Right.
And then comes the warehouse situation.
Right.
Everybody just calls it Rock Nation.
Right.
What's the difference between Warehouse Music Group and Rock Nation?
It's not really no difference, to be honest with you, because you got to always look at it. It's like Bleak is the head of Warehouse.
Yeah.
And you know that's they family. So
understood.
So you know what I mean. So the deal kind of really went through them, just for the simple fact that Bleak had went to Hove and was like, yo, I think we should go over there and just snatch homie. And then, you know, Hove was like, listen, I'm gonna give you a situation, you go get him and we'll just do the deal like that.
Amazing.
So Bleak came through to my block and shit, you know what I mean, and we just did it from there. Because just before we did that deal, when I was messing with Pvnch, Bleak wanted to do something then, you know what I mean. But at the time, it just wasn't all figured out on as to how it was gonna be structured. So I was like, fuck, I ain't gonna just sit and wait. So I just, you know, was moving around doing shit with Pvnch and them.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he came back to me like, listen, we got this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
But I'm from over there, so it's like, it just made more sense to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Being from over there, and it's like, it's more, more of a family structure over there. So it's like when you go over there, you go to the Rock Nation office, you see fucking like whole sister, sitting with the whole family, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you see everybody.
You running, see Ty and all of them and B-High, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's my hood, you know what I mean? So it's like, I remember seeing them shooting videos when I was a kid, you know what I mean? So now when I go up there and they see me, it's like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Right, like, yeah. So,
amazing.
Yeah.
So you putting out records. What causes the distance between that point? Because it's like kind of like when you went to Warehouse, you had a lot of fire, and it just felt like
at some point in time, right? I had to realize that, like I said, I just wanted to figure out how I wanted it to sound now. You know what I mean? Because my whole thing is like, I felt like, my records are always loud, right?
Yeah.
I felt like niggas' records was getting louder and louder. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? So I gotta figure out, because I can't do what other niggas is doing. It just irks my nerve to watch a nigga, and then you know what I mean? It's like, it's almost as if, to me, it shit is depressing sometimes to watch Instagram and you see the rapper and the nigga everybody got the same clothes, the same chain, the same hat, and they got the same shoes. It almost as if a nigga is watching one nigga shit and then going to the store and say, yo, give me everything that nigga, showing them niggas the pick, like, yo, y'all got these?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like niggas is doing that. Niggas' chains is even exactly the same. You know what I mean? So I had to really like sit back and be like, yo, I gotta figure out how the fuck I want this shit to sound.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How, then looking at the climate of the game, you know what I mean? I just really wanted to figure all that shit out. So I had to fall back and relax. Plus, I was going through a lot of shit too. Like the finishing up, the getting out that French deal. Then, and also at that portion of it, which wasn't really that hard. It just was, it probably was a process, but it wasn't hard. And then at the same time, Bleak is new. He trying to figure out everything that he want to do and how he gonna do it. Yeah. So it just take time. I think that I had to really, because don't get me wrong, it was frustrating for me. You know what I'm saying? Very frustrating. And but I had to also realize and understand that greatness always takes time. You know what I'm saying? And you can't rush the shit. It gotta happen when it's supposed to happen. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Yeah.
Does it? I mean, was it ever a frustrating thing? Because you and Cass went over there at the same exact time.
Right.
And it looked like, you were hotter than Cass when y'all first went over there, and then Cass's temperature picked up to what it was. He went on tour.
Right. He's
even told me he paid for it out of his own pocket. It's like he kind of just was like, I don't care what Warehouse is doing. Yeah. I'm just doing this.
Yeah. At the same time, it's never a thing of in regards to him. That's that's my brother. You know what I mean? So it's like, I was, even when he was like doing some of them shows, like when they did the shit in the Barclays. Yeah. I was there with them. You know what I'm saying? I was there. We sitting in the back drinking, getting drunk. Yeah. You know what I mean? And but so I had to cheer him on. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's like you can't, as a man, right? You can't never look at another man's success and feel salty in regards to yourself. Yeah. Because, you know what I'm saying? That's that man. You know what I mean? Like, how, me as a human being, why would I sit somewhere and look at another nigga with nice shoes and go, you know what I'm saying? I'm mad that I'm gonna step on this shit, dirty his feet, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't want that nigga to have them shits. It's like, that's to me, that's some real sucker shit, you know what I mean? And, so it was never a thing of me feeling frustrated. It just always, I knew what I have. I know my capabilities. I just knew I just needed to surround myself with just more structure. Understood. You know what I mean? Because coming from the world that I came from prior to this is more DIY type of shit. You feel me? And in that culture, it's like you do everything yourself. But when you come into the industry, the shit don't work like that. A lot of these niggas, they believe that, you watching these niggas and they be fake indie and doing all of that other, fake indie shit, and when niggas don't be indie. You know what I'm saying? And then you know what I mean? Then you wondering how the fuck is shit charting? He all by himself and nigga ain't by himself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then this shit is like a fucking like a boys club. You know what I'm saying? When you get to the door and you knock on that door, they want to see a familiar face. They don't, you know what I mean? It don't matter to them. Like, all right, well, who with you? You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's like, they've been getting the money together all these years.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? And it ain't just gonna just come and just I'm gonna fork over some bread to some new nigga I don't even know, don't trust him, I don't, you know what I mean? Like that's your man, but hey, you know what I mean? So I had to figure those things out. Yeah. That's all.
Do you while this goes on and then Tax gets into the situation,
right?
What goes through your mind at that point? Because that's, even though he's your team, he's like your loudest voice outside of you,
right?
With him in your corner. Right. When that happens, put us in that mind frame.
Yeah. The shit. It just hurt me. It saddened me. You know what I'm saying? Not even in regards to no music shit. Just looking at it from a standpoint like this nigga, can possibly spend the rest of his life in jail. You know what I'm saying? So fuck all of the music stuff. There's somebody that we grown a lot of love for each other and a liking to one another. You know what I'm saying? And somebody that I care for. You know what I mean? So it's hard to see him go through that, and it's like, damn, he off the street and it's over, and it's over. It could be over for him. Mm-hmm. So hopefully everything goes right, and it's not. And at the same time, I felt like, because it was like I said, it was a frustrating point, and waiting and working everything out, and it was sometimes at times I felt like, man, fuck this shit, I don't even care, I don't want to do this shit no more.
Talking about rap.
Just rap, right?
Really?
And then I had to think about him and think about like, damn, it would be disappointing to him. You feel me? That if you just, we got right here, and we at the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just turn around, my nigga, because it's like, you know what I mean? Because I can hear him, like, you know what I'm saying, in my head. Him, he just a loud, obnoxious nigga anyway. Yeah. So, I hear the nigga in my head, like, yo, don't go back the other way, you feel me? So I'm like, fuck it. We just gotta do what we gotta do, yeah.
Have you spoke to him?
Yeah, we speak through people all the time, you know what I mean? Because, due to this situation, you know what I'm saying? We conversate that, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So you feeling positive that it's going, how do you feel? Do you feel like it's going to work out for the benefit? Do you feel like it's weighing in against them? You feel good?
I think that, I honestly feel that it's gonna all, work itself out. However that may be.
Yeah.
It's a thing of like feeling positive in the sense of it's gonna go how it's supposed to go.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not a person that sit there and thinking in the sense of, if you pray all day, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Shit don't work like that. Not in real life, not in reality. You know what I'm saying? So however it go, it go. You know what I mean?
Understood.
And hopefully it goes the way I want it to go.
What was the breaking point for you to be like, yo, I'm back? Was there a moment, a convo?
Nah, it wasn't, because at the same time, I still was recording, you know what I'm saying? I still would record, you know what I mean? And things like that. But once I figured out how I want the shit to sound, that's when I was like, oh, I got him.
So this is recent?
Yeah, this is recent. This is just me recording and just saying like, you know what? This, when I find it, I know, cause I know what's a banger when it come on. I know it already off the rip.
Yeah.
So I'm like, once I find it, then I'm you know what I mean? And it's not gonna take me long. I just gotta sit in here. I gotta think about what's going on, what everybody's doing, how this shit sound. How could I stand out?
It sounds unique as shit.
You feel me? So it's like, how could I stand out? You know what I'm saying? What type of, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, if I see everybody using 808s, I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to get off the 808s. Let me just use the drum by itself and leave that shit alone. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand it's going to sound like a whole nother sound after that.
So you got this I Get Money record.
Right.
We just did the release party again.
Right.
See, I did both single release
parties.
We just did it again.
Right.
This is it. We outside.
Right.
This is the thing that we was talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the DJs, they don't understand how to, let's talk that.
Right.
How do you feel that the DJs in New York, the culture, I know you got to dance lightly. I'm not going to trap you here.
Right.
But, I'm not trying to sell them up the river.
Right.
But do you feel that the DJs in New York are representing the right or the accurate viewpoint in New York at this point?
To some degree, yeah, some degree, no. And I say that not as a cop-out way, but it's from a standpoint of this. Like, when you learn and understand how radio works, then you kind of get why radio is the way that it is. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because it's not just like when you understand that the DJ can barely even play what he want to play at the radio, right? Yeah. You understand that. You like, all right, it's just go, just put that shit on. He can't. It's like he can't. Whether he like this shit is fire.
Just press play.
But right,
just
you know
press
what I mean?
play.
So now he's saying, damn, I don't want to lose my job. You know what I mean? So then you have that aspect. Then you got the aspect of this. In this city, it's probably, I don't know how it is in everywhere else, but I know here, if one nigga play your shit first, he like, I don't want to play it because I'm like I'm dick riding the other DJ nigga, which is weird to me. It's like, boy, this shit is just, it's old music. And when this shit is going, you ain't gonna have no choice but to play it. Ain't nobody kill the fuck play the last or first no more. Yeah. You know what I mean? That shit don't even count no more. It's no more, yo, I broke it. No, you didn't, because the shit went on the internet first before it got to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, so that shit don't even matter. And then you have that dynamic. And then also, too, I think that we just got caught up. You know, we got caught up in the internet age here. You know, we got caught up in that shit in the sense of, like I was saying, when you line these niggas up, you remember at a time when you could put niggas in a room, you could see where niggas is from just from his shoes.
Facts.
You know what I mean? It's certain niggas just from they sneaker, you can see, oh, son is from over here.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
100%.
You can see from a nigga clothes, like, oh, all right.
Uptown nigga.
Yeah,
facts.
I know, you know what I mean?
Facts.
Now you put a fucking New Orleans nigga, a St. Louis nigga, a nigga from the Bronx, another nigga from Philly, and you put all them niggas side by side, them niggas gonna have the same clothes on. So it's like we, you know what I mean? We got caught in that shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's why you see, this is some weird shit, but this how I feel, right? This is a theory. I feel like niggas from here, you remember when you went down south, a nigga had a green hat, green shirt, green shorts, green shoes. Niggas dress like that now. Nigga got the Gucci hat with the same G's on his shirt. The same nigga got his pants a little up so the sock could show, and then he got the shoe the same. It's like, oh, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Niggas looking like mannequins out here now. So it's like, I think we got caught up in that. The DJs and everybody else included. You feel me? Everybody, you know what I mean? So now it's like, when they playing these records now, it's like, you know, it's like, it's hard because, you know, now all the niggas from the South is just, they, you know what I mean? Their presence is felt so much, and the DJ here, he feel compelled to play that shit, but it's so crazy, because if you go to somewhere like Baltimore and shit, or DC, you know what I mean, you hear they got their own shit. 100%. Everywhere supposed to have their own shit. Yeah. But here, I just don't know. It's like, the world is flat over here, man. For real.
We don't have like regional records like that. It's really like,
it's hard.
You're either like Cardi or 6.
It's hard.
Huge.
You know?
You get what I'm saying? And then it's like nothing else.
Yeah, it's hard.
So then back to, I don't want to breeze over it. You get the I Get Money record, right? We just did the release again. Yeah. It has this sample on it. How do you get this cleared? Did Jay make that call? Like, how do you get this cleared?
I paid for it, but I also believe Jay did make a call in order to get it clear, because he had to. You know what I mean? Because when I was somewhere yesterday, and nigga asked me the same thing. Like, how did you get that cleared?
Yeah.
It's impossible you got that cleared. And I'm like, nah, I did. But I paid. You know what I'm saying? It cost me some bread, but, you know. Shit
paper
moving,
plane checks is comfortable.
Right.
I
so
understand.
Shit moving and niggas is doing, you know, and it's working. So it's all worth it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
In its easiest way, how was it the first time meeting Jay?
You know, my first time meeting Hov, it was weird how it happened, but I seen like Blue Ivy, so I was more stuck on her. I was like, oh shit, that's Blue Ivy, you know what I mean?
You kind of popping, baby. You know that, right? Right. Your gram is lit.
Right. Word. So I had seen Hov, like, you know, she was with him, and we all came in. I was going upstairs to, I think, speak with some people from Tidal. Yeah, I think so. And you know, he coming from his office, she had ran down the hallway while we was all down there, and he just happened to walk, running behind her, chasing her like, trying to bring her back. And he had grabbed me. He just walked in the room like, oh shit, what up? And we just shook hands and shit like that. And then it was like, and I'm shaking his hand like, yo, what up? I'm like, yo, what up, big homie? And I looked at this door and I'm like, damn, that's really Blue Ivy right there. And she had like a glow, like a
blue, like it.
And she had like a glow over her head. I'm like, yo, it's crazy. You know what I mean? But yeah, that probably was it was a little weird, but then at the same time, it was surreal too, because it was like, being from where I'm from is like, shit, if you could get that one chance just to shake Hove's hand.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? I remember when Hove was giving out toys and Beyonce was there, and a nigga like hugged Beyonce and like fake fainted. Somebody like he like fainted a little bit. Like
this is crazy
you
shit.
know what I'm saying? Word.
Yeah.
So it's like if you could just get that one time, you know what I mean, which is dope. And the ill shit is about I ain't asking no photos or nothing like that. I was in my head like, yo, I'll get that shit later. You know what I mean?
that thought process is a very older school mentality, like, nah, man, it's about the moment. But now in 2018, if you don't take the picture, you don't do the video,
right,
it's like,
it didn't happen.
He didn't really meet Hove.
Right.
And then now, there's somebody watching this.
Right.
You know Manolo lying, right? My nigga, if he would have met Hove, it's crazy. How does somebody with you that got ethics grown up from that culture live and survive in 2018? How do you survive?
Well,
you didn't Instagram beef with nobody this week. You're not popping.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
True. It's so crazy because it's like, that's why with myself, that's how I understand it's going to be a process for me.
Yeah.
Because that just ain't me. I just don't do sucker shit like have fake drama with you on the internet for the sake of having fake drama with you on the internet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how to get around a nigga and fucking just whip my phone out and start videotaping everybody convo and shit like that. You know what I mean? For y'all niggas that's doing it, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? And y'all niggas do what y'all do. But to me, that shit is just weird. Yeah. You ever sitting somewhere and y'all niggas having a real convo and a nigga like, well, shit, that's Punch. Yo. And he wanna, yo, we out here mobbing. You saying some shit on there. You ain't one out there. Like, yo, boy, what you doing? You know what I mean?
The shit that
and
gets
nigga
me
don't even tell you
is
doing
the caption when it's like, yeah, we doing business, and it's I didn't know we've done business. Thank you for letting me know. I didn't know.
You know what I mean? So it's like, for me, I'm gonna always let the music speak for me.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, find out a way, as I'm doing now, to just be more visible.
Understood.
And then how to show that, that visibility and how to make it right without feeling like I'm tap dancing on no nigga table.
Understand.
You feel me? Because I you know what I mean, at the end of the day, you're not gonna see me doing none of that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You ain't gonna catch me cooning the fuck out. And you ain't gonna never see no video of me in nobody exec office standing on a table, two-stepping and shit, stepping and fetching in front of 60 white people and shit, and niggas looking at you like the monkey man, and you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna never see me doing that.
Yeah.
That ain't me. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna never see the guard doing that. I got too much culture in me.
Does that hurt your relationships when you want to do features and shit? Because it seems like a lot of these niggas agitate you.
Right. Nah, you know it's crazy.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Nah, they do. But at the same time, I know and understand who they are.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just shit I won't do.
Yeah.
I don't condemn them for doing it.
Yeah.
Because I understand why they doing it.
Yeah.
And when you them them niggas brains, that's the kind of brain that they have.
Yeah.
They can't help themselves.
Yeah.
They don't know any better. You know what I mean?
Understood.
And I ain't talking about because niggas is young. No, it's niggas that's old too. Niggas is 40, 30 and up, doing the same shit.
Understood.
You know what I mean?
Thanks.
Fuck, it's niggas now. Every nigga who 35 and up, he a motivational speaker now. He teaching the youth all of a sudden. You know what I mean? he can't stop videotaping himself teaching the youth.
Understood.
It's like, yo, nigga, you know.
Yeah. What you trying to do?
Right,
Likes and help.
what are we doing? Like, you trying to get famous too? Or you trying to find out your own way of getting famous?
Understood.
I'm going to get viral too. I'm going to get viral by breaking up a fight.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga like, yo, I'm going to dive
Yo,
in
y'all
front
got
of
to do it.
Nigga start fighting, and nigga dive in front of in between the punch.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know.
Grab your
They be
arm,
like this.
you like, damn.
Kids, don't do this.
Right.
This is against our community.
Right. It's like,
At I am Pops.
You know what I mean? It's like, and then they go viral, like, yeah, we need more people like him.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the next 6 weeks, he can't stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We gotta keep, keep these youngins in line. You're like, yo, what the fuck going on?
Yeah.
You know what
like
I mean?
I told you, likes and views are more valuable than money at this point. For most of the culture.
Yeah, but it's not even at this point. Attention has always been something niggas wanted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A nigga will buy the best car in the world, and try to find the baddest bitch on the planet and get the biggest chain that he can possibly buy just to drive down the Ave on his block because he wanted niggas to see him. It's the same thought process. It's the same shit. That's why you see a nigga where niggas been doing that forever. You know what I'm saying? Oh, nigga got new cars. I'm gonna get me a new car.
Facts.
You know what I mean? You ain't doing that shit because you need one. You doing that shit because you want niggas to feel like, oh, son getting money. So he giving you that, niggas want that attention. They don't feel like nigga who walk in the room is one-upping them. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it's really sad when you see a nigga that supposedly got money and then you see a nigga like Hov walk in the room and that nigga get little. Yeah. He nobody now. He's like, damn. Mm-hmm. It's like, yo, you just was the big man in this room.
Facts.
You don't feel like a big nigga because he walked in? See, something wrong with y'all niggas then, to me. You feel me? But like I said, I don't condemn you. I understand you niggas' brains. I get it. Y'all niggas do what y'all doing. Yeah. I'm going to do what I'm doing. If you want to come fuck with niggas that's doing real shit and just really pushing this culture the way it's supposed to go, you know what I'm saying? And making it look good while it's happening, yeah, come fuck with me.
I get you. Do you listen to the new niggas in New York?
Yeah, I listen to everybody pretty much. You know what I mean? I listen to niggas' music because I have to always I have to always assess the situation.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And it's certain shit that I like the chick Malibu Mitch. I fuck with her shit. Oh. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I like her sound. She remind me of Fox. I'm like, oh, this is fire. Oh. Like, she remind me of like Foxy and like Vita mixed. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, nah, this is dope.
Oh, that's lit.
You know what I mean? So shit like that. I like the shit when it's good. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I listen to that shit once. You know what I'm saying? To be like me.
So you give everything a spin.
Hell yeah, because I'm like, yo, let me see what niggas is doing. What how these niggas sound right now? I'm like, all right. I know how not to sound. So I gotta hear your shit first. Then I'm gonna go over here. Y'all niggas gag. Y'all take that.
I get you.
Yeah.
Is everything cool now with you and like Troy and everything like that?
Yeah.
They used to.
Yeah. Everything's always been cool. You know what I'm saying? Was never like. See that's the thing, man. It's like this shit is so weird because I ain't see Boy in forever.
So you know what I'm saying? Money record during that time.
Right. You know what I mean? I ain't see him in forever. So it was never a problem. You know? So all of the stuff when, niggas was going to the radio and doing that shit, it baffled me because it's like, we don't even see each other. How we got how? You know what I mean? Like that's like a nigga saying you got an issue with him, but you never saw him to address an issue, and you never gonna see him because niggas ain't even trying to come in your space. Yeah. So it's like, boy, then you might as well just not say shit and just keep this shit moving and going. You feel me? So it was never a problem. You know what I mean? And everything has always been great and copacetic. You know what I mean? I wish that man the best. You know what I'm saying? And and all of his endeavors.
You know that they would have assumed you would have said like fuck him. Nah. So man. Like it's big of you to still be at a point.
That's not my MO, man, to be running around saying fuck no nigga.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Unless it's really lit. Yeah. And I wouldn't even be saying that shit on camera.
Understood.
Anyway, you feel me? Because if it was lit, I'm still gonna say I love him. I'll give that nigga a hug. I ain't gonna be the dumbass nigga. Yo, man, I got drawn with boy. He end up dead. They gonna show up at my door.
You
like,
know the guy who they said killed Triple X was on the internet saying like, yeah, you know, he was almost like,
yeah.
And then they snatched him up 48 hours.
Right, now see if that
ironic.
Right,
it's
ironic. See, all right, so if that story is true, it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, who else they gonna go get? Like, yo, next time I see whoop-de-whoop, I'm gonna kill him.
Then he's dead.
Did he die? Where they
when
gonna
you
go?
Were on the block.
Right, where they gonna go? They ain't gonna go nowhere but to your dumb ass. You know what I mean? So it's like, I ain't never even gonna, you ain't gonna catch me incriminating myself.
I get you.
So I got love for everybody, you heard? Love all y'all niggas. Dap all you niggas up. You know what I mean? Do whatever. We go get a drink, chill out, and vibe.
on that, man, do you get STK for free forever?
Yo.
Because the amount of promo.
Should, right, they should, right? You know what's so ill? My cousins was going to Miami, right? And they like, yo, they playing this shit in Miami. And they like, yo, they playing this shit all day in this shit, right? And he like went to them like, yo, that's my family, da-da-da. And they was giving them niggas was going there getting free meals. Like, oh, word? You fuck with Manolo?
So you ain't capitalizing yet.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I ain't even cashed my STK card in.
See?
You know what I mean? Niggas owe me. My homies was going in and getting shit for free, eating.
You probably banned from Roof Chris at
right.
this point. Fuck the love STK giving you.
Right.
Roof Chris, excuse me, sir, you know,
right.
Go to the other one.
Go to the other one, right?
Go to the other one, run along.
You know, so, that's ill. Because, you know, my fam, they was really eating all that shit for free. They was really looking out.
That's
Shout out all the people at STK, you know what I mean? It's still STK over Roof Chris, you know what I'm saying?
I get you. Is there anything that you want to lead the people with? Because there's something about you, bro, that, you know, just vibing with you. And then I watched you years ago when I was just coming up and I'm a new nigga in the club and you a new rapper in the game and niggas is just there. And then I watched you the other day and you performing and you brought up your man
on the
wheelchair. That's my guy. I seen him. He showed me love before. In front of Applebee's on Flatbush, man. Shout out to my man.
Yeah, you talking about Jermaine.
And Jermaine, facts. And you stopped the show to give love to a guy in a wheelchair, and you brought the bitches on him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was in there.
Yo, you know, because you know what's so crazy? He used to come to all my shows. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he used to be down there in the like all the indie shit, all indie like punk rock shit. He used to be there.
Crazy.
So when everything popped off, he used to come to all my shit. So one time we was in fucking Love, and some niggas start fighting, and they maced the shit.
Yeah.
We in this shit choking, but he ain't leave. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna stay here and perform, cause then if he ain't leaving, it's like, come on, boy, this nigga in a wheelchair. Yeah. If he don't leave, my nigga, you can't be leaving out of here, right? So I'm like, fuck it, we in this shit choking, I'm performing. And I'm like, nah, the nigga ain't leave. So we finished our whole shit, and then we left. Word.
That's crazy.
And you know what I mean? He went home, and I was like, damn, but that was my last time seeing him. No, then we somewhere up with CMJ, and then I ain't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
So when I seen him there, I'm like, oh shit.
And you showed love.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Nah, that's
I
some stand-up shit,
I got a lot of love for boy, man.
Yeah.
Cause you know when niggas wasn't fucking with me, he fucked with me. So
facts.
I owe him that.
And I guess my last question is: the I Get Money record, is that gonna be the record that changes your life?
Yeah. I feel like it is, in the sense of, you know, it's gonna just put me in the position that I want to be in, because it has the possibility to. You know what I'm saying? As long as the shit get done right and everything go right, then it will.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm not a one-trick pony. So I got a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like I could do this shit all the time.
Amazing.
You know what I mean? So like let's just on some real shit, and we just counting scores. Like, I done did this shit already 4 times. You know what I mean? When I did this shit with All About the Money, I did this shit with Run Ricky Run. I did the same shit with Super Flexing. I did the same shit with fucking
Super Flexing.
I did the same shit with Ball Drop, Bridge Trucks, with French, and then I'm doing it now.
Super Flexing.
So it's like I could make these shits, my nigga. This ain't no fluke. Like I ain't in there just doing haymakers.
Yeah.
My shit Terrence Crawford. My shit precision on these shits right here. You heard? Pin my shit on precision. I know what I'm doing. I know when that beat come on with, I'm gonna break it down. Right? Let me break the beat down right here. I'm gonna put this portion of the hook here. I'm gonna put this how I'm gonna come in on this portion of the beat. There ain't no getting there and just winging this shit.
Yeah.
I ain't winging it, my nigga.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I'm not banking on this shit doing everything. But what I really wanted to do is to open it up for me to deliver more shit the way I want to do it. You feel
That's
me?
exactly. And when you just said that, bro, you really right though.
Right.
You got a lot of records. If we can get a record to change your temperature and almost force them to be like Manolo's back on the court.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
To where that
Exactly.
now he's there, so
Right.
now the shots feel different.
Right.
It
Right.
changes it. There's always a lead record. Even
Always.
before Cardiac Bodax, she
Always.
put out Lick. You get what I'm saying? There's always these moments to before. That one thing was like, oh shit, they acceptable, and then
Right.
so that's lit. I get you. I'm not
you
mad.
know.
I get you.
So when being that as it
fucking
may,
fact.
you know what I mean? That's just really what it is. You know what I'm saying? So at this point in time, that's just what we doing.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
happy. Anything you want to leave the people with?
Yeah, believe in me as much as I believe in you. You know what I'm saying? And this shit gonna go far. You feel me? And as far as I go, as far as we all go, in that sense. You feel me? So it's not just this a win. A win for me ain't just it's not just a win for myself or for my team. This shit this is real against phony shit. This is fucking a nigga. You know what I mean? This is real rice versus plastic rice. You feel me? So it's like y'all niggas gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta understand that. You know what I mean? Stop letting these niggas trick you into giving them fake promotion by arguing with a nigga on that he ain't never gonna see. You feel me? So that's that against that. You know what I mean? It's not me against the internet, because the internet is the real world at this point. But it's just real shit on the internet versus sucker corny shit on the internet.
Yeah.
That's what it's against. You feel
Facts.
me? Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. Well, you already know what it is, man. It's that boy. It's this50.com. It's that boy Punch, Manolo Rose. It's good shit, man. I ain't mad at it. Bang.